What's up, everybody? So Kathleen Zellner, who is Stephen Avery's current attorney, who you'll recognize from Making a Murderer, also handles a lot of other cases, including currently handling the case of Shadwick King. Now, she tweeted out this yesterday. Today we finished our month-long trial in Geneva. Closing arguments lasted all day. Thanks to my 6 experts and wonderful team, I firmly believe Shadwick King will be going home on August the 12th. That is the day the verdict is expected to come back. A lot of people are unfamiliar with this case, so I thought I would go over it briefly here to explain what exactly is going on in the Shadwick King trial. Now, I have not followed this case from the beginning like I have others, so I am not extremely familiar with all of the evidence that has been presented in this case. But I wanted to make this video to explain what is going on in this trial to see what everyone else out there thinks as well. Now, all of the source material is linked in the description below, so you can go have a view for yourself. Here's what's been going on in the Shadwick King trial. In 2015, Geneva resident Shadwick King was convicted of killing his wife Kathleen and putting her body on Union Pacific Railroad tracks less than a quarter of a mile from their Geneva home in July of 2014. But 2 years ago, the case was overturned. Shadwick King, who is now 54 years old, was originally sentenced to 30 years in prison, but in January 2020, the conviction and sentence were overturned due to errors made by the Kane County prosecutors in the first trial. Now, Kathleen Zellner is arguing that Kathleen King was actually alive when they found her body on the tracks, and that she walked or run there of her own volition and tripped or fell, and that is what eventually caused her death. Now, at the time, Shadwick King was 46 years old when he allegedly strangled his wife, Kathleen, who was 32. Now, like I said, this happened in 2014, after he discovered thousands of text messages implying she was having an affair with a man much closer to her age. Prosecutors claimed that after he allegedly strangled his wife, he dressed her in running clothes and then dumped her body on the Union Pacific tracks in an effort to disguise the death as a possible accident or suicide. But then when a conductor noticed a woman lying on the opposite tracks with her head across one of the rails, he managed to alert authorities and stop another train from hitting her and destroying all of the evidence. Now, a forensic pathologist testified at the murder trial that she doesn't believe Kathleen King died of a fall while jogging on the tracks. If she fell, the forensic pathologist is quoted as saying, if she fell, there would have been a lot more injuries there. She stated that she would have also expected to have seen injuries on King's palms and arms, as people falling forward typically put their arms out in front of them to brace themselves. Kathleen Zellner is stating that Kathleen King went out for a run and either tripped or collapsed, possibly due to being intoxicated. Kathleen King's blood alcohol level was 0.15 when she died, almost twice the legal standard for being considered intoxicated. During Shadwick King's first trial in 2015, the prosecutors stated that he allegedly strangled his wife due to her allegedly having an affair. That is definitely a possible scenario, but also is her passing out on her own. If her blood alcohol was actually 0.15 and she's out for a run or a walk, it is definitely possible that the other scenario happened as well. Like I said, I am not overly familiar with this case, so I wanted to bring you both sides of it, and I wanted to see what you guys thought. Now, the verdict is scheduled to come back on August 12th. Now, if you have followed this case from the beginning, leave some comments below. Leave some links to some stories that you've read, and let me know what you think happened to Kathleen King. Do you think Shadwick King is guilty of allegedly killing his wife, or do you believe that he is innocent and that she died due to a trip or fall from being intoxicated out on her run? Let me know. Leave some comments below. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you again soon.